agents or affiliates, this isn't trying to sell your sister and your mum some Tupperware or some makeup, right?
Right.
This isn't like a multi-level marketing kind of jazz, introduce 6 people and that's how you network. As far as I'm concerned, that's all fucking bullshit, right? That's not going to make money. I'm not interested in that. Good luck to people who do that. And these tools could probably really help them, but I don't give a fuck about that. What I'm interested in is real results, making sure that somebody who's got a good, effective network can then monetize it. They can do it in a way where they can feel proud about it. And they can do it in a way where their network isn't going to go, what the fuck are you trying to sell me? If you're getting that reaction, you may have built up contacts, but you haven't built a network. Okay. The network should understand that when you call them or speak to them or send them a message, it is because you've got something worthwhile to talk to them about, a product, a service, whatever the case may be, and then they will be listening to you and they'll be open to discussing business. This isn't about how many contacts on LinkedIn you can get or how many friends on
But so, how do you automate a relationship?
Well, the automation of the relationship is really a blend, right? It's a blend of making sure that you've got some sort of personal rapport being in there, but it's also about timing, right? We all have a lot of stuff in our lives at the moment. Many people are doing lots of side hustles, different projects. People are working from home. Their kids are screaming at them. The dogs need to be taken out for a walk, or the birds are fighting. So you have to be in a position whereby you can bring that human element into it. In fact, at the moment during the pandemic, with everything being at best case scenario, a video call like this, it's more imperative than ever to create a human touch. And I think that when you go after that with that role, but then use some of the tools for automation to ensure that your organization and your message is being put out to the right person at the right time, great success can happen, and very, very quickly. Salespeople, we used to be hunting for the presentation all the time, maybe a goal of 2-3 presentations a day. In order to do that, maybe you have to send out 100 prospect leads and, dissecting it down just so that you could come in the morning into your office or wherever you work and see your schedule and see that you've got 5, 6, 7 presentations, one after the other. That would be a dream fucking scenario for most salespeople. Most salespeople do not have that. Okay, they spend a shitload of time prospecting incorrectly, wasting time, getting distracted, and then when it comes down to it, you've got 3 presentations which you're doing half-assed and hopefully 1 bites. You're not going to make money. You're not going to pay the bills. So the automation mixed with the ability to speak and to build up a rapport with people, which doesn't mean getting them to hand over, their deepest, darkest secrets. It's getting them to understand, or your network to understand, that when you contact them, it's a result of the desired result is that you want to be talking business, right? That's what you're there for. You're not there to be their friend. And, you're going to talk about the kids and laugh and joke about the pandemic and hopefully you're washing your hands and all that sort of stuff. But,
or about law and order.
Or about law and order. So, it's...
I'm wondering how many people are going to right now Google her name.
Listen, she's a bitch and you've got to be careful about her. Law and order.
Not to everyone, though.
Yeah, no, to some people she's great. So I think that you've, but if you're struggling to network anyway or build up a rapport with people, you really shouldn't be in this industry anyway, right? Because you're here to create massive results. You're here to not just earn $1,500 because somebody signed up somewhere on something that you don't know about. No, you're actually here to create constant revenue streams and be bringing in money and be managing a business. And ultimately, like any business, and I think some people lose focus on this, it doesn't matter if it's a small side hustle or not, you should have your business in a position whereby that if you scale it up, it's sustainable and you can sell that business, you can exit out. It's a book of business. That's important.
Right.
And I think if people treat their own business like that, they'll have far more success than just running through the daily grind, hoping that some money's going to pop into your bank account. Life's not like that, you know, especially in the financial markets, even more so now than it was, you know, when I got involved. Every fucker out there is a money manager. Everyone out there has the best stock picks. Everybody's got the best trades, right? So
well, hold on. This is literally, we're having this conversation on the same day that the whole story with Robinhood and what was the name of that video?
GameStop.
ACM?
GameStop.
GameStop. And the whole GameStop thing is going on. So this is actually perfect because we were just talking about the fact that everybody, before this interview, that everybody on Reddit and Twitter is all of a sudden a guru about trading, even though they never trade before. They don't even understand how the financial markets work. But because of one, you know, successful trade, that's it. I would say it's, you know, in another week, they're going to be labeling themselves as money managers. A few of them have already developed ebooks and courses for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And even if you take a step out of that and you go around the usual haunts, the usual groups on Facebook or something like that, you're going to get hit up 700,000 times a day for investing in crypto and, you know, foreign exchange and stock picks and options. And you know, a lot of these are obviously automated, really badly automated posts. Which just rally people, you know, rile people up rather than actually get people involved. People obviously are doing it or following those leads because, you know, you always read about people getting scammed.
Right.
But at the same point, it's because in these markets, there's such a low low barrier for entry, right? So anybody can sort of set up and become a guru. You know, if you go on YouTube and the algorithm picks up that you're looking for, you know, different methods of making money online or Amazon, Facebook or Forex, you know, you just get retargeted for that. You're greeted with some kid who's got way more hair than us combined, who's 23 and he's trading Forex full time, but couldn't really tell you what a candlestick is, right? But you can buy his course and for, you know, $500 a month, you might get a signal or you'll learn about, you know, risk management or something, which you could learn that whole entire thing off Baby Pips, of course, or a site like Baby Pips, and you could, you know, save yourself some money. That's because that's demonstrating that imbalance, that these people are really good at doing the sales, right? And they've got that automation up with the sales to a certain extent, but the actual content of the product is dog shit.
Okay, so essentially the idea is here, I mean, and let me know if I'm wrong, yeah, but to use the same automated systems that they use, right, to perfect it for what are you selling? What products do you have? Can you offer?
So with the project, we're offering different types of products, right? And your ability to obviously add on different types of products as well, because we're never in a marketplace that stands still. So there's lots of products that are relevant to myself or relevant to my type of introducing agent or broker, but there's going to be some which aren't relevant to others. So, but the idea is connecting them up. It's offering that bridge, right? And that ability to, you know, to go and find the right product easily and be able to market to that person in your network consistently and properly, and do it in the right way so that you can actually get paid at the end of it. A lot of the time, for example, old school, you'd ring up the bank, you get the products from the bank, you say you're going to go and bring some capital in. You would go and do the sales pitch. Investor might ask you some questions. You have to go back to the bank. The bank gives you some bullshit that you don't understand and they don't understand. And you've got to go back and then make that part of that presentation again. You know, we don't have to do any of that anymore because ultimately everything is pretty much transparent. And the way that the automation works is you have all the answers that you need or that are going to be requested from you from your investor, right? So that everything is there. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that you're not going to get on the phone, speak to your investor or speak to your customer or whoever. You know, there is that. That's about rapport. That's about being a human, right? And the reason why a lot of the time people will buy from you is because you're a human and you took the time to speak to them.